Hey guys, what's up? My online shoe course is now officially open. For everyone that's been asking me about the online shoe course, what it is, it's pretty much an online shoe course. You enter in, you enroll in, and what it is, it's a lot of chapters from start to finish showing you how to make a shoe from scratch. We make this shoe, Air Jordan 1 High. I give you a list of materials, list of all the equipment that you need to use, as well as it's all the videos from start to finish on how to make a Jordan. We go through how to deconstruct a shoe, how to make your own patterns so you don't have to go buy patterns, make your own patterns, tear it all apart, stitch it all back together, throw it on a sole, and you got yourself your own shoe. So if you're interested and want to make your own shoe, go check it out. It'll be the first link in the description. But right now, I'm making the Grinch Jordan 1's. Looking pretty cool so far. I got this as well as a tongue. As you can see, it's slowly starting to look pretty cool. I'm waiting in on the fur because I'm going to add fur for the inside liner. I think it'll add like a really nice touch, kind of look like the Grinch, you know, with all the fur coming out. So if I got the correct one, it's going to be the lime green color as well as the leather that we're using. This is the same piece as that, so if we just flip it over, you could see that it is the same piece. We're just using the front and back side. That's what it looks like, as well as the lime green stitching. The only different color we used was black for the Nike sign, but for the most part, all that it is just all lime green. It's looking really cool so far. Also, the next one is my candy cane Jordan. It's going to be two-tone, so you got the left side red and white, the right side white and red. I think they're coming out pretty cool. They're pretty thick leather. As you can see, it's 3 to 4 ounce leather, if that wants to focus in. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using white thread or red thread yet, because obviously I'm going to use it on each panel, and some of the panels are two-tone, which are going to be super cool when they end up getting turned out. But I'm not too sure what I should do, if I should either just cut it off in the middle then swap the color, or if I should just do the whole shoe one color thread. Let me know, comment down below what I should do. Also with this shoe, comment down below if I should do maybe a two-tone tongue where it's white and green, green and white, you know, maybe a black. I don't think I'm gonna do black though, just because I don't think it goes well with it, because I think I'm gonna do an all white sole. That'll be clean with this, just an all white simple, no color on the bottom. But it'll still have fur on the inside, so that'll be super nice, as well as a red and white, as I showed you a little bit earlier. We got this going on, so maybe if I do maybe like a white stitch, I don't know, I might do red stitching, because if you could see, it's like an off-white white, maybe a eggshell white if you want to call it that. So with that, I'm still choosing on what I should do there. Also, I'm thinking about getting white and red laces. So how the Union 1 laces are, how they're two-tone, so the bottom piece or the bottom half is one color, the top half is another color. Those laces are available out there, so I could do like a red and white lace. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe I switch it up, and if they have maybe some like candy cane laces, I'm not too sure how that would look, if it'll look cheesy or not. So I could play around with that also. There's also some fabric places here in town that I'm thinking about visiting to see if they have any candy cane cloth or something like that that I could use for the liner. So with a red and white two-tone Jordan, maybe some like candy cane liner on the inside. I'm not too sure, still throwing some ideas around. Right now I'm in the process of stitching this all together, but for the most part, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Maybe I could get some like different material, different cloth, something that's thick enough where it could be a good liner but not too thin, if that makes sense. But I'm still playing around with those ideas. I just got to stitch all that. I might go with red, as I said, because it's an off-white, and I don't think white will look good on the off-white color, so I might just keep it all red. But that's for the most part all finished. But for the Grinch, I'm just waiting on materials to come in at this point. Most of the materials that I've been ordering, they're coming in really slow just because of the Christmas. I don't know why, but like for example, Nike, my shoes are taking about 10 days to ship. Normally they take about 5 to 7 days, but because of the holidays, they're taking about 7 to 10 days. It's understandable, but it just sometimes it sucks when it comes in late. But hey, it's the holidays. Everything's busy right now. Everyone's, you know, mailing stuff off, so that's part of, you know, doing the biz. But for right now, this is what I'm pretty much working on. So earlier I videoed myself stitching all this together, so I'll just do some B-roll of that real quick just to show you what I did, and then we'll get back. As you can see, I traced everything out, same piece of leather, just use the front and back side, change it up a little bit. So those are done. As I said, I'm just waiting on materials to come in for that for right now. I'm waiting for other materials to come in for the candy canes, but I'm gonna start stitching on those today. And for the most part, I'm pretty much done with all this. So that was just some of the B-roll of me stitching this earlier. I'm still waiting on materials to come in for those shoes, so until those materials come in, I can't really do much with what I have right now. As well as the candy cane shoes, I'm just gonna start stitching them, but once I'm done stitching the upper, I still gotta wait on other materials that are coming in for those. But if you have any questions on the online course, please DM me on any of my socials, email me. That might be the best response for me. You could also drop it down in the comments, if you have any questions. But for the most part, what it is, if you're wondering, it's an online full-on course. You learn how to make this shoe, Air Jordan 1 high, from scratch. We get the shoe, we take it apart. I teach you how to take it apart. I teach you how to make your own pattern so you could use that in the future so you don't have to tear any more shoes up. You take it apart, you stitch all the pieces together. I show you what pieces you use on the inside, what gives the toe its structure, what gives a heel its structure so it doesn't just like fall apart. As you can see, it has some shape. I show you how to last it all together, how to put the sole on, and you have a complete shoe. So I pretty much show you every single thing. There's also a list of all the materials and all the equipment that you could use. I've been having really good feedback so far of everyone that's entered and enrolled and taken it so far. So if you're interested, go check it down. It's down in the description. Thanks for checking out this video. The next video that I'm going to be doing is a quick review on this. I've had some questions in my Instagram about that. So I'm going to do a full-on review. It'll come out the day after I post this video, so make sure to stay tuned. I'll do a full-on review, like a review, show you what type of leathers. As you can see, it's suede, different type of other leathers. But I'll do a review on that. But thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It really helps my channel grow. And until then, see you later.